Welcome, everyone. Good evening, good morning, or perhaps even good afternoon, depending on where in the world you are tuning in from. Thank you for joining us today for the United Colors of Women, an International Women's Day event. Today is the third of 5 stories from women of substance. Here, women talk about their struggles, their challenges, and growth. This event is hosted by Club Toasted, a Toastmasters club that meets the second and fourth Saturday of each month from 4 to 6 p.m. Qatar time. That's GMT +3. They are here to develop their public speaking and leadership skills. So come on down and meet us. Why not be part of the family? Today, let's listen to She Is from China, an amazing story by Alma Feng and narrated by Pooja Saran.
I come from a small village on the outskirts of Tianjin, China. By working hard at school, I managed to get into the university in Shaanxi province, studying a degree of bioinformation. Upon graduation, rather than trying to look for a job, I applied for a master's degree in ecology and got accepted. 3 years later, I managed to obtain my master's and was ready for the world of work. I landed my first job at the age of 25 in Beijing, where the pay was 3,000 yuan per month in a registration for medical device company. I found an apartment that was shared with 3 other random girls. I went back to school for my graduation ceremony. After that, I left my school on 10th July 2012 and took a sleepover train to Beijing. I arrived in Beijing in the morning and I went to work directly. However, the first day I entered the world of work, which officially became one of the most memorable, not because of the happy memories, but because of hardship. I got a phone call from my roommate 1 hour before I finished work, and she said, "You better come ASAP. We got kicked out and our belongings as well." I came back after work and saw a lot of our stuff got thrown into the hall due to a problem between the agency and the landlord. We could not stay there and we had to move everything away. To make the matters worse, a heavy rainstorm started at 10 p.m. Like all of these things, moving from place to place usually takes time. And this was no different. We found another agency who set us up for a new place to stay. Then we started packing, moving from 13th floor to the other apartment on the 6th floor apartment without lift, and walking outside in the rain with all of our belongings for several hours. When we arrived, it was clear this room hadn't been used for a while, as there was dust everywhere, and there was only one bed, which was broken. However, we didn't have much choice. By the time whole move had been completed, it was around 3 a.m. Then we realized we didn't have a place to sleep. So we had to go back to the old place to get our old bunk beds. We tried to reassemble it, but it kept falling because some parts were already rusted. After much frustration, we just left it and slept on some wooden planks. By that time, it was already 5 in the morning, and I needed to be ready in the office by 8 a.m. So my first day at work was not the best, to say the least. Despite this, though, I toiled along and found a job as a member for the HR team for a company named First Leap. And it was here where I recruited foreign teachers and handled the pay for the teachers within the company in Beijing. I felt great that I helped a lot of people who wanted to try a different lifestyle and experience a different culture. Even now, some of those teachers are still in China and they enjoy their life. Some of them have family here. Being under the umbrella of TAL, First Leap, gave me an opportunity to move into a different role in a sister company. A role that was of a recruiter in Career China. It was here where I certainly reached my heights within my career. The company set a target for the number of teachers you could successfully recruit, and I always managed to make it above the target. After a year and a half of successfully helping new teachers relocate to China, I got offered the position of the manager of an international team, which I grasped with both hands. The responsibility of being a team leader helped me realize that I always wanted to help people whenever I can and in my particular team. I always did my best to support them and support the people whom I was recruiting. Making life as smooth as possible for my team and the candidates we recruit together is rewarding. Not only do we need to support the team members and the teachers who were in need, but we also had targets to achieve. There was once my team got challenged to recruit 100 new teachers within a month. After all the hard work, we made it 105. In Career China, I made friends who have become my friends for life. But sadly, the good times came to end when COVID hit. A recruiting company for teachers coming to China simply became obsolete because of the pandemic. As a result, the company soon liquidated. Ever since I lost my job, a few friends of mine and I had continued to recruit people with our own company, albeit slowly, to help us keep an income in whilst helping teachers with better work situations during COVID. Even though my career has taken a slight dip, I haven't stopped in my journey to learn more and to exert talents in other areas. For around a year now, whilst I've been working, I have joined calligraphy and drawing classes to help foster my art skills, which I feel I have progressed in. For my future, I've had time to ponder over it. I feel that even though my biggest paying job was lost due to the pandemic, it is also an opportunity for me to try and turn my passion into something that can bring me an income. That is why I have kept going with recruiting. But at the same time, I'm learning new skills and I hope to help teach people calligraphy and drawing skills.
Thank you for joining us today for the third installment of Women of Substance at the United Women of Color event to celebrate International Women's Day. We hope you will tune in tomorrow to hear the fourth of 5 stories from Women of Substance. Until then, have an amazing and wonderful day. Hope to see you in the next episode.